Can't actually give away what I'm making on YouTube because it's against YouTube's policies, but between you and me, it's... I'm going to have to jump in it and handbrake with it rolling. Right. Oh. The boot's where the magic is.
No.
Paul likes it. Good morning, you lovely sleepy donkey reporting. It is 8:30 in the morning. Today's quite an exciting day. We're bringing back the Nomda. I'm also going to be discussing my YouTube revenue and my sort of distribution of my videos, my views. We're going to be discussing Patreon and how you guys can kind of get behind the channel and really help me to keep the content coming, because I think a lot of you have seen from my social media, for whatever reason, I don't want to go into absolute details of why they don't get sort of massive views, but you know, every day we get messages saying, you know, Monkey, you make this great content and you get very little views compared to the quality of your videos. The Nomda's going to be going down to see Mr. Paul, a very good friend of mine at Custom Vehicle Works. He's going to help me put the thing back together with all the forged internals, and we're going to start running some proper boost through the engine and basically see how long it lasts. Last time I think the record was 5 days. So yeah, hopefully it lasts a little bit longer than that. We've got launch control, oh my god. Brakes are on fire, mate. Are they? Before we jump in the van and crack on, I've actually got 2 raffles running at the moment, so I'd love for you guys to check them out on the website, which is monkeylondon.com. Obviously, we're raffling the original Project 2000 Max Power demo car. Now, I've spent a small fortune on this motor, about 5 grand so far on the engine, and I spent a couple of grand on the paintwork as well, so the car is literally next level now. If you thought it was cool and it ripped before, now it's on a whole new spectrum. I'll try and kind of take it easy for the first half of the day. Discovered it had a lot of sick parts in it, like titanium valve springs and retainers, really aggressive cams. It's got a beautiful sort of modified extended sump, all made by Mountune back in the day. It now revs to 9,200, and yeah, the thing is literally sick. The car is like an F2 rally car, which is like a Formula 2 rally car. Back in the day you had like WRC1 and WRC2 effectively, which was front wheel drive, and this car is pretty much built to a maxi F2 rally car, so it's a real sick build. The forward tickets are £99 each, but we send £70 worth of merchandise with every order, so the tickets really only cost you 30 quid, and you get absolutely next level merchandise like the jumper I'm wearing now. Everyone who buys a ticket gets a Monkey London hoodie, a Monkey London jumper while stocks last, and these are absolutely next level. They're £75 on my website. You probably think, oh, that's a lot for a jumper, but rest assured these are all made in Britain. They're top textiles. The quality is second to none. If you're paying £40, like I always say, for a hoodie, they're literally made in China in a sweatshop. Sick embroidery, proper nice fleecing. When you put it on, you're gonna feel like a don. The hoods are all double stitched and super chunky. Metal eyelets, metal draw cords as well. Double stitching, proper legit. They feel snug, they don't sort of droop, you know, they feel nice and sort of, they are quite fitted. If you want to get like a baggier jumper, it's always good to, with my stuff, to order a size up, but yeah, I kind of like them a little bit fitted, and they just have a real nice shape about them. While stocks last, we'll be giving a free hoodie with every Max Power Project 2000 ticket purchased. I'll send you an email once you buy a ticket, and I'll ask you what size you need. So yeah, not only do you get an entry to win an absolutely next level road legal rally car, you also get a Savage jumper too. When these run out of stock, we're still sending £70 worth of merch, so I'm sending out banners, caps, keychains, lanyards, loads of stickers. Like I said, monkeylondon.com to do a buy, you get banging merch, you really can't go wrong. We're actually doing a review on Pinky in about 2 weeks time. It's just come out from mapping. So the car's pretty much ready to go. I just need to give it a bit of a detail and get my guy over to give it a bit of a spit and polish. Lastly, before we go, we're doing a raffle to win a 2-day drift experience with me and Yogi Bear at Science of Drifting, which is a very, very cool drift academy where you can basically come, learn to drift with Yogi, understand the basis of drifting. He'll supply you a car, fuel, tyres, everything you need to do a skid for 2 days. I'll be on hand as well to kind of help sort of guide you, and obviously Yogi's a professional drift coach. So yeah, it's an exclusive opportunity to actually learn how to drift and meet me. And if you do get to a competent enough level by the 2nd day, my JZX81 will be there as well, so you can actually drift my car, as long as you don't crash it. John can crash it, obviously, that's okay, but yeah, you've got to be a little bit careful. If you want to be in with a chance, check out the website. You'll see the Project 2000 raffle on there, and you'll also see the Drift Experience raffle on there. I'm going to jump in the van now, start heading down to Pools with the Honda, and then I'll be discussing a little bit about my revenue and how you guys can kind of get on board to help the channel. And yeah, that's it. Oi, oi, you lovelies, right in the old party bus. We've got the Nomda in the back. Exciting times, man. Gordon Street Races was going to do it originally. I dropped it down there before all that lockdown madness, and he's been super busy recently. And then Paul very kindly offered. He's a bit of a dab hand with the old spanners. And Paul's got quite a mad story as well. I don't want to go too much into sort of too much violin playing, but he did have cancer. He managed to beat it. You know, he kept his head positive and he ate well. Best news possible. He's just had an operation on his leg and he's actually in a wheelchair today, but he's going to be back up and running sort of next week. Sort of said, oh, I don't want the audience to think there's something wrong with me. And I said, nah, man, you're in a fucking wheelchair temporarily. It doesn't actually matter. Like I mentioned in the intro, we're going to quickly just go over my YouTube, my algorithm. We can't actually give away what I'm making on YouTube because it's against YouTube's policies, but between you and me, it's 3 figures. It's midway of the 3 figures, so yeah, it's not a lot of money if I'm honest. I can't kind of go into why I get so restricted on this platform. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Look, I'm not here just to get, it's not a fame thing, or it's not about getting likes, but obviously reduced exposure does make it difficult for me to run this as a business. Ultimately, I'm here to make sick content and go drifting, but I have to also look at it as a business. You know, I have to monetize this, because realistically, I can't, you know, do this and survive and do skids and all this crazy stuff for you guys if I'm literally making peanuts. The most important thing really about this video is Patreon. You guys can sign up to my Patreon for as little as £2 a month. It's a monthly subscription. There are quite a few benefits of joining up on my Patreon. You get access to my Discord where you can actually chat with me, and I'm really trying to sort of make an effort now and get back on there. As you know, not every day, I can't do it every day, but I do try and speak to everyone and make it very personal. You get early access to the videos. Yeah, I usually have the videos sort of done in the morning or by lunchtime. You can watch the videos early, so you get sort of like exclusive look at the videos before everyone else does. We've also got the Assetto Corsa service, so if you like doing online drifting or sim racing, you can come and actually do some nuggets with me. I'm going to be doing a lot more on the Versara sim this year as well. I've put a little thing on Patreon. Basically, if I can get 1,000 patrons, I will do you guys 2 videos every week. So it'll be Monkey Mondays will be like a sort of big review, really sort of sick edit, and then Thursday, Friday we'll do sort of like more of a vloggy type video, which will still be sick edits. There's always exciting stuff going on in my vlogs, but I will do 2 videos a week. What I can't do is do 2 videos a week if I'm literally making peanuts. Obviously I do have a car sales business on the side, and I really need to concentrate on that if I'm not making any money on YouTube. The last thing I want to do, excuse me, is actually shut the channel, but if I'm honest, if it carries on like this, I might have to consider doing it and actually go back into full-time car sales, because ultimately I need to survive somehow, you know. And really, if I go and do car sales, I can make literally 10 times the amount of money I'm making now, and I can go drifting. I won't have to sort of worry about filming everything, and I can kind of just enjoy my passion without having to do everything else on the side. But you know, like I said, I do enjoy the filming, and I know you guys enjoy watching it, so yeah, hopefully we can keep the channel going. So yeah, please consider my Patreon. Minimum pledge is £2 a month. I've also, that's for a bronze tier. We've also got silver, gold and platinum. If you do platinum, I'll actually follow you on the Instagram, I'll add you on Facebook, and if you look on Patreon, there's different sort of tiers depending on your affordability and how much money you got. You know, you can do as little as £2 a month, or you can do £10, £20 or £30 a month. Whatever you think the channel is worth to you, feel free to do a pledge. So I don't think it's a massive ask. I know some of you guys might not be able to afford £2 a month, but let's be honest, it's the price of a bottle of Coke these days, so don't drink that horrible Coca-Cola. Save that for special occasions. Give Monkey the money instead, and I can keep this channel going. And who knows, if we can get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 patrons on board, I can literally go mental. We can start travelling around. I've got this big Streeto series going on, and the idea is to kind of cover Britain, then go into Europe. I've had sort of invites to New Zealand and Australia as well. and then go to America and then cover it there, and then eventually I want to end up in Japan, and like you guys know, I will make the baddest content for you. Hopefully we can build a really good community on the back end of Patreon. I'd like to do a live stream on there as well, so if I can get enough patrons, I'll start doing like a monthly live stream, and you guys can kind of speak to me directly and ask me in like a sort of personal ML family or Patreon video, as it were. The more I can get, the more mental content I can make. You see, I don't want to sort of harp on too much today and play too much violin, but I do need some support with this, because without it, like I said, don't want to close the channel, but I've got to survive somehow. So yeah, anyway, enough crying. I'm also looking to get a brand manager, or a talent manager as they call it, more of like a brand manager. I've been missing a trick all these years. I have been supporting a lot of businesses and local companies and doing loads of shout outs, and I have been missing a trick though. I haven't really been monetizing this very well, and a lot of these companies, not through no fault of my own, but they've been getting a huge amount of value out of me. I've been making them a huge amount of money, and apart from getting a few parts and stuff, I haven't really been benefiting, as it were, in a monetary term. So I'm actually going to be looking for a brand manager. How that works is when I find the right person, and it can't be someone who's just doing this on a whim. I need someone with previous experience, who's got gift of the gab, who can approach companies on my behalf and really represent the business and Monky London in a correct way, and they can basically attract sponsor deals and brand deals. They'll actually make money by making a commission, so I'll decide it more in depth once I actually physically see someone, but in essence 10 to 20%. So if someone gets a brand deal on board that's worth 5 grand, they'll make 10 to 20%, so 500 quid to a grand, for literally just creating a deal. They haven't really got to come and be with me or work with me. They can literally just make phone calls, send emails. Obviously there's going to be a bit of time involved, but when they secure brand deals, they'll make money that way. I do think I've got a lot to bring to the table, and yeah, I'm confident whoever gets on board can absolutely smash this with me. We can get real brand deals on board, especially for the drifting. It's very important for me to get sponsors and tyre sponsorship. If you think that is you, please send me your CV and a little sort of covering letter or a little description about how you think you can benefit the channel. I won't be able to reply to everyone. I appreciate, you know, my time is finite, and I'm sure I'll get quite a few inquiries. If it sounds like your cup of tea, send me an email to info@monkeylondon.com. Put the title as brand manager, and yeah, send me a little email, send me a little bit of spiel about what you haven't got to send me a full like CV application. You don't have to have a university qualification, but I do need someone who has got background experience in this, so I can't stress that enough. Please don't start messaging me if your brother's, mother's, uncle's dog, you know, once did a brand deal with Toyota. Times are getting weird. We've got all this madness with electric cars going down. Yeah, let me know in the comment section as well. What do you think of electric cars? I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know, do you prefer electric or do you prefer combustion? I'd love to kind of get the audience going and see what you guys think about all this electric madness. Anyhow, I should be at Paul's in about 30 minutes. So yeah, look forward to seeing you guys in a bit. We'll check out the Nomda, give you an idea about what we're going to do on the old beast, and yeah, that's it. Paulie! What's up, Paul? What's up, Andy? BC Racing! Woo-woo! We like BC. Andy, welcome to the channel, sir. Yeah, we know you because you're the car I set on fire.
Yeah.
We're getting it sorted though. We've got quite a few bits already, haven't we?
Yeah, there's some new bits, shiny bits in there for it, yeah.
You're back out to play. Just don't let me drive it.
More power.
Custom vehicle works for the wimp. I sung your praises, obviously rebuilt my Evo, absolutely mint, that's running near 600 brake now, it's the guy that won it. Project 2000, which is actually here, he's had the whole run in now.
Yeah, it's a bit of a health check, oil change before it goes out for the new owner, whoever's the lucky winner.
Lucky buggers. Before we take the Civic off as well, this is quite a cool, this is a customer's car, isn't it, Paul? It's a BMW E36.
E36 SR20 straight cam.
That's cool, man.
Aiming for about 400 brake, 450.
And you're doing a rebuild, so forged pistons, rods, new bearings.
Yeah, and scoop the engine back a bit because it thinks it's an Audi at the moment. So.
Well, is it a bit sort of understeering?
The engine's behind the radiator, it's right up front.
That's not ideal. What's the sort of weight comparison between like one of these and like an S body?
These are a bit heavier, but then heavier means you can throw it harder.
And maybe potentially more grips.
More grips.
You can just about see the SR20 poking through there. Nice to have a little bit something different. Pinky looking absolutely sick. Obviously, like I said in the car, got all the paintwork sorted. It's got loads of trick bits which we discovered, like the modified sump. And the titanium valves and retainers and cams like Paul mentioned. I was kind of singing your look, as long as it lasts more than 5 days, if it lasts 6 days, I'm happy.
Well, anyone that knows me knows where I started, and that was Honda.
Yeah, and I said you used to have one of the UK's fastest D-series Hondas.
Yeah, I've had quite a few. I built the UK's only V6 Civic as well. Plenty of B-series, D-series, K-series, and now we do Toyotas. I prefer to do like building like race cars and stuff, and fast roads and street. We don't really do like general, normal, off-the-street maintenance here. Just we like upgrades.
Brian James, baby. So I'm gonna have to jump in it and handbrake with it rolling.
Right.
Everybody loves it.
I think we've got rust.
Rust.
Can we fix it? I'm not Bob, but I can
That
fix
is actually
it.
hilarious.
First impressions.
All right. I'll play.
Blocks in the
Boot somewhere.
in the back. Yeah, we'll go through some of the bits.
At least it's all in one car this time.
Yeah, not spread over like 5. We got a blocks guard.
Yeah. I've done these before.
You
Chuck
like
that in the freezer.
They'll do the job.
Yeah.
Various gaskets. That's the block, and that's basically what happened here. I don't know if you remember. It's been such a long time since we saw it. Basically, I think it fried. Not one. I think it was just rings on one side, or maybe one of the. There was a little bit of ball wear.
Right, so I'm assuming you've got some really fancy pistons for going.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We're not going to get them out because they're sort of wedged at the moment. But then we've got Wasner forged pistons. They're very kind to supply us with some of those. So
And a bag
happy
of
days.
caviar.
Under there we've got a set of Max speeding rods. They're really kind to supply them as well. We will show you them once we actually start doing the sort of breakdown of all the parts in the next episode. We'll kind of show you all the bits intricately and what we're doing. Radiator, which you guys remember, we've got the half rad. There's all the exhaust and the sort of the downpipe and bits and bobs of the front mounted intercooler. You can see we've also got the Ultra Racing strut braces there, very cool. The boot's where the magic is.
No.
That's the clutch and flywheel that Street Racers donated for the cause, which was cool. Various bits and bobs down there. Oh look, we've got the rocker cover, which has got Nomda on it, very cool. Mr. Alex done that for me, made the rocker cover look all beautiful when it was at Garage 21. Gearbox ski. Pulsar will be supplying us with a bigger Turboski, but for now we're just going to run with what we've got because we will need to make another manifold. For now, we'll kind of retain the original kit we had, use the TD05 Turbo. We've got an external wastegate.
Just bring the Honda back to the channel.
Yeah, that's the main objective, man. Paul's on it. Before Paul, it made 380 horsepower at 12 psi.
We'd like it to make that again, but last more than a week.
Yes, I like it to have start with a 5, really, but Gordon said maybe on that turbo you're going to be a little bit sort of, yeah, it's going to be getting quite hot.
You might need to get hold of ECU Master and get you a nice shiny ECU with some nice engine protection.
Maybe we could run like bar and a bit, 1.2, 1.5, 2 bar.
2 bar. Well, we could go meth. I do meth installs.
And everyone loves a bit of meth.
Yeah,
I'm a bit.
I put meth on everything.
Now we've got forged pistons, forged rods. We'll obviously do all the bearings and stuff. Maybe we can do a little bit of head work. So we've still got things like stock cams. Maybe we could look at getting a set of even reprofiled cams. Might be
no, because it's a C4. The actual C4 cams are the best for turbo in with the Honda B series.
Okay.
You can put like the Integra cams and stuff in, but I've always found that the C4 cam's actually better for it.
Pretty decent.
Because I've done quite a few of these.
Yeah,
so.
fair play, man. Brakes and stuff, thanks to our man, we've done the rear disc conversion already, and on the front we've actually got DC2 Integra brakes. They are a bit rusty and stuff, but we'll kind of run it up and try and get rid of some of that surface corrosion. The brakes should be good for now. Genuine Buddy Club P1s, there's the old Buddy Club logo. They do need a bit of a spit and polish, but they don't look too bad, to be fair. We've got 808s on this, pretty sure, yeah, 808 tyres. They've been sitting around for a while, so hopefully they're not like
dry rotted,
misshaped or rotten, but a few burnouts, we'll see what they're like. Apart from that though, pimp. One Honda,
How long's it been
Back
sitting
on
in
the
a field
channel.
for?
2 years. I've had the car for, it's the slowest B18 Turbo project on the planet, which I'm very proud of, to be fair. But yeah, it's been sitting around for about 2 years.
Maybe we can get some nice facelift parts.
Yeah,
Get rid of this bump strip and
We need
stuff.
to worry about the looks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it looks
It says it looks cool when it's parked.
True.
You know, because if you blow it up again, it's got
But
a cool
I'm not
park.
into hard parking, I'm about hard sending.
I know how hard you send a car. Well, Jason X is still poorly.
Oh God, don't make me feel bad, man.
No, I will make you feel bad. You broke a disabled man's
To be
car.
fair, I didn't. To be fair, I didn't break it. The oil line broke itself.
It did. There was. It
wasn't
was.
actually my. It just happened to be me driving it when it actually.
Yeah,
broke.
to be fair, I do kick that car's head in just as much as you
You're
do.
worse than me, bro. I've been in the car with you. Well, Andy likes it.
I like it.
Paul likes it. Right, there we go. Skills. I'm in. That's what she said. Way! And I'm going to chuck Paul's Instagram down here, which is Custom Vehicle Works. That's his business right there. That's his number if you want to harass him. Obviously, don't come down and start saying, can we look at the Nomda? This is a business and he needs to crack on and do his thing. But if you want to book your car with him or wait and see what he does with this and sees the magic. To be fair, he's done so much cool stuff for me on Project 2000. Obviously, check out my Instagram at Monky London. Please make sure you get on there, follow it, like everything, comment as much as you can just to keep my rubbish algorithm going. I'm also going to chuck Paul's Instagram down here, his main one, which has got all his JZX100 on there, which you can keep up to speed. Obviously, I won't be driving again because
I'll let you.
fire.
Maybe.
Yeah, well there you go, heard it here, he's going to let me. But maybe with supervision though this time.
Yeah, maybe.
As always, we love you guys very much. Nomda is back, and yeah, see you soon.